Hey, how we doing? It's Tidbits from the Love Notes. How's it going? Well, I don't know. It's going to be a little bit later when this is viewed, but we've got a lot of stuff going on. This message from Tidbits today is from James 2, Faith, Works, and Blessings. And so we all know that many things are going on, and I imagine by the time you view this, there'll still be things going on. But I've looked at it, and I've looked at it with Love God, and we just see so many things that are being stopped and halted or discontinued. Not that they will necessarily stay like that, but you just don't know a few months down the road when you're viewing this what it'll be. But today it's like we know there's residual effects to everything. I mean, if you do one thing, if you stop certain things to be delivered, then the pickers don't get to pick, and the truckers don't get to drive, and the people at the store don't have it, and it just has a triple effect. All the things that are going on that are unsettling and discomforting for a lot of people, for all of us really, because we don't like people not being treated properly, been people being treated unkindly, and abruptly, um, without warning that they're going to take everything away from you. So we'll see how it all works out in time. But I want to say this, that everything is tied together, and what's important for us is James 2, to have our faith and let that power us and our good works, and then know that we will receive blessings because of that. Yes, indeed. So my belief is really that things are going really off course, but it's a test of our faith. When things are really off course and unsettling and you don't know how you're going to do what, your faith is tested. If you're walking around screaming and hollering that you're going to be dead and it's the end and it was never going to work anyhow, your faith is weak. Your faith is weak because you don't have any rock that you're leaning on, and we need that rock. And so we have to really focus on our families and our community and continue doing the work, doing good works, doing what we can wherever we are. If it's doing trash, don't just throw the trash can out in the street. Pick it up and sit it on the sidewalk. Whatever you can do, the best of what you can do where you are, and use the best language. That's language of excellence and language of goodness and greatness, that you're proud of it when you hear it coming out of your child's mouth, and because you're a model, of excellence. And that's how you ride above negative, unsettling, evil things. You ride above it with excellence. You do. And move your behavior toward excellence, and do things that are excellent in your behavior. And so we're going to find that when that happens and we do that, we're indestructible. We're indestructible. You just can't even, it's like trying to kill love. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. You ain't going to kill love. No way. And so we can't run from it either. We can't run from it and say, I'm just not going to do nothing. No. You can't stop. You have to keep moving in rightness and being a righteous person. And we have to keep continuing it like there's no end, because each day is a new beginning. Everyday story for me is I do an outreach here monthly, and every day too, but I do a big outreach during the month. And I was working on the outreach, and it got pretty much finished, and I looked at it and I saw my delivery date, and my delivery date was basically past the time I wanted to be. It was, well, the month of love has a particular date that is the date that is thought of as that day, that love day in the month. And so I basically said, oh, my outreach is almost at the end, leading toward the next month. And I said, I got to pray on this because I don't know what to do about it. And so I prayed. I said, love God, what do I do about this beautiful outreach that's going out? But I look at the scheduled date that was given to me, and the date is way past the time that love is really experienced in a big way and throughout the communities and things. And so then all of a sudden, a knock came at the door. A knock came at the door, and there walked in, what would I say, the one of the outstanding representatives of our town, and walked in the door and said, "Hey, I hear what you're saying. What is it now?" And I talked about it, and so this person said, "Hey, I got you." And it's like I knew, like it's like this person got a call from me, and we just looked at each other and said, "That's love God. That's what love God do." All you got to do is keep your life right, keep your ground holy, and you got a problem, just tell love God and bleep, there you go. There you go. So that show up occurred to make sure the mission would get accomplished at the proper time, and it was really beautiful. And so I'm going to say this. Um, it's a wonderful thing, and we just have to stay grounded in doing love God's work, and know that we will be amazed at how things work out, and continue to eat healthy and work out. So, number one tidbit is focus on love God. Focus on love God. Despite what's going on, focus on that. Don't listen to too much news. Focus on love God, and focus on being a person of greatness and excellence. And number two, stay humble and stay appreciative of all, love God being who he is, how that who he is shows up in your life. And then tidbit number three, keep moving forward with love and kindness, and trust and obey. Hey, tidbits from the love notes. Keep eating healthy. Oh, I just want to say too, that baby is still up there. Here we are. We were several months away from when the baby was born. Even though that's not the real date, it's the date that we celebrate in this country, at least in the United States, and in most places in the United States. So that baby is still up there, reminding of us of that sacrifice and why we're here, because that sacrifice was made to give us a chance. So baby's still there reminding us. And I want you all to have a great day. Trust and obey. Do healthy, work out, stretch. Uh, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Alrighty, tidbits from the love notes.